Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking NBA action headed to Atlanta, where the Hawks are taking on the Clippers. Hey guys, it's Chelsa Messenger from Picks and Parlays. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell if you want notifications every time we post a new video. The Clippers are road favorites, -4.5. The total is 226.5. And the big story in this one, Paul George and Kawhi Leonard both are projected out for this one due to league safety and health protocols, something to do with COVID, I'm sure. So a little bit tricky to handicap this one, but we've got one of the best joining us. We've got Nick from the Insiders Room to break this one all down. Nick, how do you go about handicapping this game when the Clippers are missing two of their biggest stars?
Yeah, I mean, in pro sports, this goes one of two ways. When one or two players, main players on a team go out, either the team rallies and they step up and they win that first game, and usually they would go on to struggle, or they lose badly. And so I guess you got to ask yourself, are the Clippers a deep team here? Are they going to be able to perform and step up here? And I think they can against this young Hawks team. I do think that this is the first game of an extended Eastern road swing here for LA. So it's an important game, and they will get Leonard and Paul George back at
Paul
some
George.
point. Yeah, the NBA. I mean, it's been a bit more predictable this year, I think, than the NHL. I've done decently in both to start the year, but the drastic conference changes and scheduling in the NHL definitely has been different, to say the least, when it comes to handicapping. But yeah, with this game, we have two non-conference opponents squaring off. So LA has been decent on the road. It's 13-4 overall coming into this one, 5-2 straight up and against the spread on the road. The Hawks are 8-8 straight up, and that includes going 4-3 straight up and just 3-4 against the spread at home. So the Hawks, they have been inconsistent on their home floor, Chelsea, and I think that inconsistent play is going to continue here. I think the young home side, it's going to possibly get caught looking ahead to its game against the Nets the following night. That's an Eastern Conference top opponent there that they would definitely have on their radar. So the Hawks just had their 3-game win streak snapped as well in Milwaukee, and they didn't cover with the 12 points either. Spot bets are situations which handicappers use in, well, certain situations. And so for me, this one not only sets up as a look ahead spot for the home side, in my opinion, but also a letdown spot after its 3-game win streak was broken. So yeah, the Clippers just beat Oklahoma 108-100 at home in their last game. They didn't cover the large 13-point spread, but this is a much more manageable spread. And yeah, this is an LA team. If they're going to do anything in the playoffs, it's going to have to come from their depth. It needs the role players to step up here. And so here's the golden opportunity. I'm going to roll with the Clippers on the road, laying the short points there, and expect them to step up here.
Right. And looking at the total of 226.5, not sure if that'll change, but for me, I am leaning towards an under just because the Hawks have been really hot to the under with 12 games to the under to just four overs. And then you've got the Clippers missing two of their most prolific scorers. It seems almost too obvious to me, unless you have a reason to talk me off of it.
Nope, I love the under as well. I'm all with you. Definitely, I'm in the car with you on that one. Yeah, I think that LA will, be running a lot of half court sets. There's no way it wants to get into a 3-point shooting contest. LA does have the defensive personnel that can guard the perimeter really well. I mean, the Clippers have looked a lot better after sort of a shaky start of late. They're second in the West. So, yeah, no, I'm definitely leaning to the under as far as the total is concerned as well here, Chelsea.
Right. And with a Hawks team that has Trae Young, you think that they would be a team that would be hot to the over, but it really hasn't
Yeah.
been the case. As if they've clamped down on defense, they actually defend the 3-point second best in the league, and field goal percentage for opponents is they're the fourth best defense against that, and then the 11th best defense overall when it comes to total score. Clippers defensively really solid as well, but of course Kawhi being out, one of their better defenders, is going to be a bit of a blow to their defense. But I just think it shapes up to an under just because you have those two big scoring machines, that aren't going to be playing. And then the Hawks just aren't that prolific of a scoring team, minus Trae Young, of course, but just as a team, mostly hitting unders this season. Anything else you think better should know before we wrap it up?
I just think, yeah, you hit it right there on the head with as far as the total is concerned. But yeah, I think that the depth from LA is going to propel it here to a solid against the spread victory. So that is my stronger play of the two here.
All right, well, that's going to do it for our NBA talk here on Picks and Parlays. Great stuff from Nick from the Insider's Room. Nick, thanks for joining us.